A while back, one of my teachers asked us if we were willing to make Bible study books for each other. When I was given the girl's name, who I was assigned to make a book for, I got really excited because previously we had connected over a specific Bible verse that was one of her favorites. The specific Bible verse was Jeremiah 29 verse 11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So I knew where I wanted to start with the gift. I knew that this gift had to have this Bible verse on it. When I went on Pinterest to find some ideas for book covers, I found that it really helped me to look up Bible covers. And when I found the design that I wanted to make for this specific book cover, I started painting. Let me tell you, it was nerve-wracking, especially because there was a lot of small details and it wasn't the style that I usually paint in. When you give a gift to someone and you really pour your heart into that gift, like I did with this gift, the chances of both of you receiving a tremendous amount of joy are so much higher. And working on this gift, I stepped myself into her shoes, just thinking, what would she think? And that gave me even more joy because I could just see her face and I could only imagine what she would think while she saw this book. Hopefully she thought good things, but I think she did. But anyway, and that's the thing as well. When you really push yourself, just in life in general, not only when you give people gifts, you really better your craft. And that's so important because God gave you those gifts. God gave you those talents. And when you really use the talent, even in everyday mundane things like giving someone a gift, then it's really rewarding when you have to use those gifts later on to make something bigger. Like let's say you have a project at school that you really need to use your craft for, then you've already learned a lot. This project also pushed me to think outside of the box. I had to find ways to package things and I had to find ways to make something look good or cover up the mistake that I made. Especially because I couldn't give up. I had to continue going and I had to make the mistakes work. I also knew that I wanted to do a little bit more than just making the cover pretty, or a little bit more than just making some cards and writing stuff on it. I wanted to add a little bit of myself into it as well. So I decided that I saw something on the internet where someone made pressed flowers into stickers, and I knew that I wanted to try it out, and like I mentioned, I learned something new. So I made little pressed flower stickers for her that she can use throughout the book and use as she wants to. But another thing that I knew always bothered me was when I was doing Bible study or when I was writing my heart out to God and I wanted to just spice the page up a little bit by adding some patterns or drawing little things around the page. I didn't want to go on my phone to go search for those things, because when you go on your phone, you're more likely to get distracted. So I knew that for me personally, it would help if I had a little booklet, or as I called it in her book, a little cheat sheet, and everything that I needed was in there. If I wanted to make a border, I could just look in the little book. So that was just a little added decal. But I also, you can't see it in the video, but I made a little card with washi tape around it, so that if she doesn't have washi tape, maybe she can get into it. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you have a spectacular day. Until next time.